Typical controlled burn here in the Quail Woods, South Carolina. Burning some young longleaf. Trying to keep our grasses well established. Once these longleaves start closing in, it's real good if you want to have a pine straw plantation, but that's not the effect we are going for. We want to plant them in a good tight array so we have good survivability. But once they start getting up in some age, we'll start burning these things at a pretty regular interval, to make sure we keep the grasses underneath them. It'll actually kill out some of the lower limbs, open up things, and a few trees will get some crown scorching and it'll kill them. And that's not a real big concern of ours. Like I said, by the time these trees reach maturity, let's say 25 to 30 years of age, when we shoot under them and when they be harvested, if we've lost 5 to 10% of the trees at that time, really even 15 or 20, it's not going to bother us at all. We're going to be happy with that. We'll have woods underneath it that have biodiversity and aren't basically a pine straw barren desert. And we'll look forward to good bird shooting, good turkey habitat, good deer habitat. If you really do the numbers on it, where people say they like to have forestry income along with managing for quail, it's actually kind of comical. I would tell them to take their if they really wanted forestry income, take their $650 an acre to do really good site prep and real good planting, and put that into some other investment that gives a good return. If timber was truly the greatest return that a lot of people say it is, then all the paper companies in the world wouldn't have divested of their timber holdings. They'd rather the landowner take all that risk and liability and have all that long-term capital tied up versus them doing it. So anyway, do the math. But if you want good quail woods, this is what you want. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to keep at.